the collective. How are you? Thanks for catching. This is my symbol for thanks, I guess. Thank you for catching this bonus video. Yeah, so how is everyone? It's so interesting to me how in these readings there are so many common messages that come across the readings and are coming up for each of the signs. It's really, really interesting. Of course, no two readings are the same, but I think at least not even just half, like 3/4 of the readings had to do with the twos. So I talked about the twos in my on my Instagram today, which is so fucking wild that they came up so they were so prevalent in the readings I did. But I really feel like this week is about change. This week is about taking off the blindfold. So I encourage all of you to take that blindfold off this week and look at your situations very, very clearly and honestly, whether it's a relationship, your work, your hobby, whatever, your family life, whatever it is. You are being encouraged this week to look at everything very objectively and honestly and make changes accordingly. Don't make the changes and just guess what's going on. And I know I fucking said this in a few readings, so sorry if I'm repeating myself, but if you are making, for example, a financial plan for yourself, you can't make that plan without looking at your current financial status. So, you might in your head think, I'm about 20K in debt. And then if you actually look at it honestly, it's more like 40 or 50K. Do you see what I'm saying? So your plan needs to be tailored for what your situation is. So take that blindfold off. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards and see what's going on. This is the first week I haven't had any animal interruptions. Ooh, I think May, my one cat was meowing in one video, but no kitty or puppy cameos. All right. So funny. So funny. What did I say about the twos? And the first card that came up was a 2. So the 2 of Swords has been prevalent and the 2 of Pentacles. And the 2 of Pentacles was the one that came up first. So it's about juggling a decision or juggling 2 possibilities, figuring out what you want to do. And I think it's time. Everyone just needs to be really real with themselves. If you're feeling like this, so the 8 of Cups is coming up and you see how there's a row of cups on the bottom here, and then there's a row of cups up top, and there's something missing. That is exactly what this card is talking about, is that there's something missing. There's something missing in your relationship. There's something missing in your professional life, your family life. And it's time to do something about it, because if it hasn't been working up until now, it ain't going to work. So again, that's part of taking that blindfold off and looking at your situation honestly. Also, some of the messages of love coming through this week have been disappointing, there was one sign that had a really good love reading. Let me see here. Let me check my notes. Oh, yes, Sagittarius. I was throwing shade at my ex-boyfriend on that one. Anyways, yeah, good for him. Anywho, but yeah, Sagittarius was the only sign that had a good love reading. So, it's a bit of a tough week. Not tough. Well, for fucking Pisces, it was. Ooh, man. Pisces is going to have a bit of a tough week, but you're just being called to be honest with yourself and do something about it. So be open to change, be open to any kind of changes, and just trust that you're on the right path and you're doing the right thing. Just because you make a little change here and there isn't going to throw everything into a fucking chaotic mess. You know what I mean? So, let's see here. What else can I tell you, collective? Like, what is going on? Yeah, the Judgment card. That's another one. I feel like a lot of people are going through an awakening. And it's an awakening, a wake-up call from the universe. And I mean, fuck. Obviously, with the state of the world, we're all just fucking tired. We're tired, we're exhausted, we're mentally and emotionally tired. And I get that. And a lot of you are, I mean, this is the kind of stuff that breeds, like, this whole pandemic is what breeds these spiritual awakenings and wake up calls. And you need to be patient with yourself. That's something I had to learn. I mean, I was in a business, I was in the car industry, and like working in dealerships, and my God, I don't know any other industry that is this abusive. Sorry for those of you that are in the auto industry, but you get worked to the bone. You are made to feel like less than if you're ever sick, if you miss a day of work because you are ill. Vacations are frowned upon. It's so disgusting. And it took me a long time after starting my business to feel okay, like, well, I'm not slaving like 10 to 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day. It made me feel like I was not good enough. And that ain't true. So you don't have to make excuses for yourself or feel the need to like explain yourself. If you want to fucking have a TV day, like have a TV day. Take care of yourself. Obviously, I know we all have jobs and we have things that we have to do. And like, yeah, you can't have TV days every fucking day. But don't put so much on your plate when you're not feeling 100%. Just take stuff off your plate. Like, just like working. Let's say you're having a hard time working out every day and it's just a stress that you think about all day. And then when you don't do it, you feel like shit all day, and it's wake up the next day, do it again, and repeat. Maybe just give yourself some grace. Take that off your plate for a week. Take it off your plate for a month. Maybe, yes, no. But yeah, self-care is key. When it comes to money this week, actually, money is looking pretty good for everyone. There are lots of opportunities out there for work. There are lots of money opportunities around anyone that is open to it. So again, you can't be in bed and just sit there and wait for money to come like out of the clouds like this and land in your lap. But there are opportunities around this week to make extra money, make better money, get raises, just find better paying jobs. So keep your eyes open. Yeah. And well, I mean, and here's the other thing too. We are still in Mercury retrograde, so don't add too much. Again, don't add too much to your plate. Don't start new projects just yet. Wait another week. Just deal with what you got. Be kind to yourself. And again, be very careful about signing documents. That's super, super important. If you're making big purchases, signing contracts, make sure you go through it with a fine-tooth comb. So what else can I tell you? I mean, the weather's nicer here. It's not minus fuck off. Oh, can we talk about Texas for a second? I didn't realize how crazy it got in Texas. And this isn't me being mean or anything, okay? But I did think it was hilarious how it got to like 4 degrees Celsius there, and people were losing their fucking shit. I mean, it was a fucking disaster there. And we got up to 4 degrees Celsius here in where I live in Edmonton, and people are wearing like tank tops and shorts. And it's just, I don't know, I thought that was kind of funny. My heart goes out to everyone in Texas. I know, like, hey, if I'm not used to snow, I guess I would be really fucking scared too. But I just thought that was interesting. Anyways, I mean, that's all I got. It is what it is. Another week ahead of us. Yeah. So I love you all. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. It means the freaking world to me. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys all next week. Love you all. Bye.